All
Are you
right.
live?
No, this is recorded, so we'll be playing it live, or re-recording it, playing it, streaming it
Call
later.
this meeting of the Mitchell Board of Works to order. We're all present, the board members are. Got the minutes to approve quickly, take a look at them. I guess there is one change on
Yeah, the date.
the date.
Yep.
Needs to be changed from
I'll get
April
that,
9th to
yep.
May 7th. Not seeing any other changes necessary. I'll make a motion to accept the minutes as presented.
I'll second.
All in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All right, minutes are approved. We're gonna jump right up to, you, John. You're here representing, CHA, which I still call Midwest Engineers. I guess it'll always.
So do we.
Yeah.
We're not supposed to, but we still do.
Hard to change that.
Or
Yeah,
habits.
I know you got a quick presentation on, some
Yeah.
work that we're going to be doing to satisfy some IDEM requirements after they came and requested it. Midwest has kind of also looked everything over and they have come up with a plan of action.
Yeah, it's kind of a two birds, one stone approach, if you will, and really just making the best use of your ratepayers' money and your long-term planning. So, yeah, John Craig with CHA. Over the last few months, we have had the opportunity to do some assessment on the system, tank inspections, plant visit, and other pieces of the puzzle. You guys have kind of been under the microscope lately from Indiana Department of Environmental Management, and they've kind of sent you some smoke up letters wanting you to do things a little differently or move things along towards some resolution on some of the problems that you have. But I think in the overall grand scheme of things, you're in a good point for making some upgrades to the water system that are arguably necessary, both from a financial perspective too. I think you're getting to a point where you're going to have some old debt that's retiring to where you can potentially move right into taking care of some of these problems within either the plant or within the distribution system, and be in a good spot financially to do that. Those are famous last words, I realize, in a day when costs considerably seem to go up all the time. But nonetheless, it's very important, obviously, that you are in compliance. Now, the board's done a lot of good things over the last few years, doing some things with your asset management planning and other things that are now legislatively required to be part of any new work moving forward. So you are in a good spot to consider moving ahead. So what we did, we put together a plan to do on your part to self-pay for preliminary engineering work to get a project queued up that assesses all these IDEM concerns. It's going to include the field collection and the field investigation for all the things that are on that punch list. We want to do a hydraulic model of the water system as part of this, which would, if you're not familiar with the hydraulic model, it's a computerized model of the system that shows all your pressures and volumes throughout the system. That way too, it's a very usable real-time tool. So once this is created, if you have an opportunity, right, somebody wants to go in the industrial park, it's going to be a big water user, or somebody wants to build a new subdivision, or somebody, what happens if we need X number of gallons per minute at this location? It'll all now be scenario based, and you can simply plug that into the model, and that'll be a tool you'll have forever where you can, where you can throw scenarios at it to see what it does to your system. Because what happens over here when we do this over here. So it's just a real-time computer model of your system that allows you to throw those scenarios at it. And if you've got areas where there are low pressure, it should show up. And then the update to preliminary engineering report to get you ready for any type of construction work that's called out because of this assessment. So that fee, as you know, is we submitted that to you electronically a couple days ago, and so we're asking for a $50,000 fee. We already have a notice or a master services agreement with the town. This would simply be a task order under that agreement, that the mayor signs it.
I've got a copy if you guys wanna take a look at it, if you wanna pass that
So,
down.
and I brought copies too.
Okay.
For you guys to, I'm sorry, you already have those in your hands, but, I gave that to you first. But anyway, that'll allow us to move forward. So you've already signed the big contract, it's got all the language in it. This is just a task order under that contract. So we've called out the scope, the schedule, and the fee all in that attachment.
Of course, we've worked with, the city's worked with Midwest for years, and
Right.
they've always done a good job for us. And this is something that does have to be done. I mean,
Right.
this IDEM's made it pretty clear that, you will fix these or there'll be fines,
Yeah, and you've kind
among
of,
other things.
I don't mean to interrupt, you've kind of been in a spot too where, it's more than just a letter that says, hey, fix this. It's, they've sent you a letter, you've responded and said, we're working on it. And now they're to the point where, okay, now tell us what you've done. They're asking for continual updates on where you are in this process. So they're going to continue as long as you continue to move forward,
They'll
this
be
is a
okay.
very critical point. I want to stress that, because as long as you are taking positive steps towards this, they usually will not take enforcement action against the city. So we're in that sweet spot, I guess you would say, where as long as you are advancing towards your mutual goals, yours and IDEM's together, that, they will not issue you any kind of, violations, as long as you're keeping them informed well, and that you are seeking to make the improvements that they're requesting.
Well, in order to keep moving forward, we need to approve this task order, I guess we call it, under the master agreement that we've already signed. So, I will make the motion that we approve that.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, John.
And like I said, while we're here, I know you talked to us about some stormwater issues. We're out taking a look at those right now. See if anything that makes sense, and we're already, kind of doing some prep work for you for a next round of community crossings.
Right.
I think that's very important to note, that we're gonna look to see if there's any way we can tie some of these stormwater
Water
challenges
yeah.
into community crossing grant opportunities. So while it may not pay for design, it does pay for up to 80% on construction if you're successfully awarded the grant. So it's certainly worthwhile to take a look.
Sure. Definitely worthwhile looking at.
So Blake went out with your crew, to look at the issues, but I'm thinking that I think you've already signed that agreement, haven't you, for the next round of CCD?
Yeah. Yeah, I think we've got our paperwork caught up so far.
Okay.
So,
Anything else I can do for you?
well, do we notify IDEM that we've taken this next step? Or?
Yeah. And I actually talked to Clint about that earlier today. I thought this is going to be important, that we should, I think probably, I don't know that we need a formal letter on it. I think maybe just an email to say, hey, we can include the agreement with it that you sign, and say that at this, because they'll put it in their electronic file cabinet too, and say, just want to let you know that at this meeting we've approved this moving forward. So let me talk to Clint about that, and
Okay.
we'll make sure that gets done.
Yeah, we want to let them know we have moved, taken another step in the right direction, so. All right. Well, John, the rest of this is gonna be boring, so it's up to you whether you wanna sit and listen to it, or if you'd rather go out.
I've listened to a lot of government meetings,
Yeah, I'm sure.
boring government meetings in my
Sure
day,
you
so.
have. Oh, God, we're ready, I guess.
I think I may go find the field crew and
Yeah.
chime in on that
That'd be
conversation,
fine, yeah.
so.
Slide that over
All
to
right.
you.
All right, thank you guys.
Yeah.
Appreciate it
Thank
very
you.
much.
Thank you for making the trip down here.
Yes, thank you. That first one came in very late, today, like we'd already started that, so we were just gonna go ahead and get it approved so we could get it, because they actually were late mailing us the bill too, so we wanted to not drag that out. Go ahead and sign that.
These guys are doing a great job, I think. Pro
Yeah,
bono.
yeah. Yeah, I think it looks really good.
They do an excellent
Yeah.
job. I've especially noticed, they weed eat every time.
Yeah.
Thank you.
it's just a training
Mhm.
program for police officers, okay. I don't think I've ever seen this invoice before.
Yeah.
Gray
Yeah,
Loon?
we've had that before,
Oh, is
that's
that right?
our, website.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. We signed up for some additional hosting for the first several months, you know, until we get handy with, how to edit and do all the other stuff, so.
This is repair of a single vehicle?
Is that the police?
Yes.
Yeah.
Core outfitting?
Yes, it's the, well, it's not a repair, it's the addition of all the equipment.
Oh, cause it's repairs to police cars, okay. Oh, car, oh. CAR, whatever.
Takes a lot to get all the lights and other equipment on one of those. All right, I'll make a motion that we approve the claims as presented.
I'll second that motion.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Around for signatures. And then
And
that's your
payroll.
payroll for you to take a look at. sign it, so wait just 1 second.
I'll make a motion. Someone like to do that?
I'll make a motion that we approve the payroll.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you, that's all I got.
Everybody gets
We
paid
did
once again.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah. If I wouldn't like it, somebody.
Yeah, they would
didn't
not like
approve it.
that. A lot of people wouldn't like that.
Well, I'll make a motion that we adjourn then.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.